Every day, thousands of players log on to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, hoping to reach one goal: Elite Smash. For the average player, it'll take months of practice and consistency to achieve. But what about someone who's never played before? Someone with no experience, no game knowledge, and 30 days to get there. Can a complete beginner actually make it into Elite Smash in just 1 month? That's exactly what I wanted to find out. Over the course of the next 30 days, I will do nothing but eat, sleep, and breathe Smash Ultimate in the hopes of becoming elite. Like all good journeys, mine started on day 1. Before I could even think about reaching Elite Smash, I had one problem to solve: finding a main. From playing games like Overwatch and Multiverse, I knew that constantly switching characters would only slow my progress. If I wanted any chance of reaching Elite Smash, I needed to commit to one character. So I came up with the plan. I was going to play every character, score them on a scale from 1 to 10 based on how much I enjoyed playing them, and narrow the list down to my top 3. After hours of testing, my top 3 were Mewtwo, Inkling, and Diddy Kong. Each of them had their strengths, but in the end, I chose Mewtwo. His incredible recovery, fast movement speed, and explosive kill power seemed perfect for me. But little did I know this one decision may have costed me the entire challenge. But we'll get to that later. Over the next couple days, me and Mewtwo would become very familiar with one another. I spent my nights watching hours of Mewtwo tutorials, along with practicing Mewtwo's movement and combos in the training room. After 3 days of practice, I finally got to the point where I could beat a couple level 9 CPUs, so I felt like I was ready for online Smash. After many losses, and the occasional win, I settled around 5.5 million GSP to end the day. And in order for you to get into Elite Smash, you have to be in the top 10% of GSP, which at this moment in time was around 14.8 million. So I had a whiles to go. On day 4, the hours I spent in the training room practicing combos finally started to pay off. I felt like I was finally getting a handle on Mewtwo, and after a couple of hard-fought matches, I peaked around 8 million GSP. Day 4 was also the day I decided to livestream the challenge. Doing this helped me so much because I was able to get live feedback and coaching from players much better than me. On day 5, someone in my chat recommended that I switch my controls around, because up until this point, I had been rocking the default controls. So I added a jump button to the shoulder of the controller and changed the stick to tilt attacks. This temporarily caused me to drop back down into the 6 million GSP range, but I knew these were the growing pains I needed to go through in order to get better. For the next 4 days, my life was Smash Ultimate. I didn't eat, sleep, drink, pee, touch grass. For 4 days, all I did was practice combos, watch tutorials, and play online Smash. When I mean to tell you, if you're looking to lose a couple pounds, just lock yourself in a room until you get into Elite Smash, because I couldn't even think of what I was going to eat for the day. So I ended up eating a pound of ground beef and some French fries. All day, I had a pound of ground beef and French fries. If this challenge wasn't going to kill me, the malnourishment was. But in the end, it was all worth it. Win after win after win after win. Games I wouldn't have won on day 3. Games I wouldn't have won on day 4. Games I wouldn't have even won on day 5 or 6. The momentum was starting to pay off. I was riding the momentum train all the way to 11 million GSP. At this point, I was actually starting to believe I could complete the challenge. But nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. When I started this challenge, I expected my progress to look a little something like this. Constant, steady progress in the right direction towards our goal. But what I couldn't have prepared for was this. A plateau. You see this slow beginning part? I'm so talented I skipped that. There was no slow beginnings for me. It was always this steep acceleration going on right here ever since the beginning. And so when I reached this plateau point in my journey, I didn't take it too well. In fact, I took it so poorly that I started playing Ridley, of all characters. And right as I had reached my lowest, even debating quitting the challenge, a miracle happened.
Can a complete beginner reach Elite Smash? This guy's on the grind right now.
Like an angel sent from above, the Poppet One, Smash Ultimate's most handsome content creator, descended into my stream and gave me the encouragement that I so desperately needed. At first, I didn't even realize it was the real Poppet One, but when I did, I started to freak out. Wait, are you Poppet One?
Yeah, I'm pretty similar to him.
Wait, no way, hold on. Poppet. Oh my, Poppet! Dude, are you serious? Not only did he join my live, but he also donated me $30. So I felt like I needed to give him a show.
What the hell is a refresh? Holy moly!
Okay. Although my physique was impressive, my Smash gameplay certainly was not. So I made a wager with Poppet One. Poppet, if I lose this game, I'll have to get your School of Smash, because that just shows me I need it. We decided if I lost the next game, I would buy his School of Smash, which is his channel membership where he has lessons on how to get better at Smash Ultimate. Well, Poppet, I've got to hold up my end of the bargain. I will be getting School of Smash. Did I lose on purpose? Maybe. Maybe not. But ultimately, I lost. So I had to get the School of Smash, which would play a pivotal role in the days to come. Now with my spirits high and a newfound determination to make Poppet One proud, I trained for the next 10 days like my life was riding on getting into Elite Smash. And what's a better way to show you just how hard I trained than a training montage? Hit it! Post-training montage, Caden here. That may have only been a minute for you guys, but that was 10 days of hard work and training for me. Another thing I started doing over those 10 days was watching my VODs, aka replaying my matches and studying them and writing down the things I did good and the things I did bad, which Poppet One recommends doing in his School of Smash. And this helped me a lot too, because I was able to get to 13 million GSP on day 24. But this was no time to celebrate. With day 30 rapidly approaching, I would need one more big push in GSP in order to get into Elite Smash. Days 25 through 29 would largely be the same. I'd wake up, train, play online Smash, and repeat. Day 30. The final day of the challenge was upon me. I started off stream at 12 million GSP. which I wasn't too worried about. And within 40 minutes, I worked my way back to 13 million. Yes, sir. Back to 13 million, guys. It started to look like this would be the run that got me into Elite Smash. There was just one problem. I've been keeping a secret from you. Do you remember on day 1 when I said, but in the end, I chose Mewtwo? Little did I know this one decision may have costed me the entire challenge. When I decided to main Mewtwo, I purposely didn't let his placement on a tier list impact my decision. And this was fine until halfway through the challenge I started to develop grass is greener syndrome, which just meant I thought there was a better character out there for me than Mewtwo.
Lee, Mewtwo is my main, but Mewtwo sucks, so...
And ever since that day, I'd been secretly practicing with a different character. I was cheating on my main, but with who? None other than the King Koopa himself, Bowser. Who I was surprisingly good at with little practice. So whenever I get tilted playing Mewtwo, I would switch over to my side chick, Bowser. And I was about to get really tilted.
Kyle, have a good one.
After a couple of awful games, I finally reached my breaking point. So I was faced with a dilemma. Do I finish out the challenge with a character that I started with? Or do I play with my new shiny toy that was Bowser? That's right! We stick it with Mewtwo! Y'all really think I was gonna switch up on my day 1 like that? Did I think I had a better chance getting Bowser into Elite Smash? I mean, yeah, probably. But that doesn't matter. I started this challenge with Mewtwo, and I was gonna end this challenge with Mewtwo. Even if it meant losing. I had dug myself into a bit of a hole. Losing all those games earlier put me back at 11 million GSP. But when I queued back up with Mewtwo, we felt like an unstoppable duo. I was the hero and Mewtwo my trusty sidekick. Like Batman and Robin. LeBron and Bronny. Chicken and Waffles. I never really knew who the sidekick was in Chicken and Waffles, but y'all let me know what you think. Anyways, this was the most confident I'd felt playing Mewtwo, and my gameplay reflected that. I won 10 of my next 13 games, putting me at 14 million GSP for the first time in this challenge.
14. We're at 14, guys.
With only a couple of hours left in day 30, I knew just how important it was that I won these next couple of matches.
Peace, 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 peace. Banjo-Kazooie, I don't know this character at all, so this will be interesting.
As you can tell, I was really nervous going into this match.
No, be nice!
And I don't know what I was doing right there. I guess I was just hoping he would give me a free win out of the goodness of his heart.
Wonder Wing.
Okay, this part right here is really important. Notice how he recovers using Wonder Wing, and I get hit by it, but keep this in mind for the future, because I take one out of Pop It One's book, and I adapt to his habits.
Just gotta calm your mind.
Okay, so right here, I jump off and go low so he goes high, and then I read the Wonder Wing and punish it.
Good read, good read, good read. That 2 frames?
By this point in the match, I was trying really hard not to lose my mind and focus on what chat had been telling me, which was stay calm and composed. I also thought at this point that the match was over and I was going to lose this game, but we'll see if that actually happens. Ooh! Read him like a
Okay.
book right there.
It's possible. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, I really thought I lost right here, but I noted he only had one more Wonder Wing. I should have died right there. I don't know how I fell out of that. I realized he had no more Wonder Wings, so I went out to edgeguard him. But I suck, so I missed. And luckily didn't die for it. But then I hit him off stage again. I actually edgeguard properly this time. And I win the game.
Breathe. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My hands are so sweaty. My heart is shaking. Oh, one more game. One more game. I genuinely can't tell you how nervous I am right now.
In fact, I was so nervous that I didn't even want to queue up for the next game.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh my lord, I don't know if I can do this.
I took a couple of minutes before queuing up for my next match. But no amount of time could have prepared me for what was about to happen.
There's no way. The Ditto?
That's right. I would be facing a Mewtwo player in my final game before Elite Smash. This match was going to come down to who was able to assert the most dominance.
Okay.
And bang! That's a lot of dominance right there. Bro fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Yep.
But then I died right after, so it didn't really matter.
Okay.
We were both on our second stock, playing a bit of cat and mouse with each other. Just throwing out moves praying one of them would kill. Then I hit him with a sweet reversal to take his second stock. My opponent was on his final stock, and I still had two. All I could think about at this point was do not sell. Please do not sell this game. I had done it. I won. I finally made it into Elite Smash. Or so I thought. I genuinely sat there for 10 minutes and just contemplated life. Was it even worth going into another match? Was it even worth playing Smash Bros anymore? Was life even worth it? I was in genuine disbelief.
You're kidding. You're kidding. There's no way. I have to do that again?
Even though I had just won, I felt defeated. I told myself I was going to play one more match, and if I lost, that was it. So I queued up for the final time and prayed for a miracle.
Laura! Laura!
If you are confused to why I'm happy, it is because Laura was actually in my stream. and had been following my journey for a very long time. Yes, I am somehow getting stream sniped while averaging less than 7 viewers. But anyways, I was expecting Laura to give me an easy win, because they knew just how much I'd suffered to get here. But unfortunately, that was not going to be the case. Laura actually thought it'd be hilarious if they stream sniped me and tried to ruin my entire life.
Laura, please. Laura, please.
Laura legit had me begging for them to give me the win. I'm going to stop commentating now and show you the rest of the game.
Super armor.
We were both down to our last stock, and I'm just gonna let this one play out for y'all. We smoking on that Lara pack tonight. In the end, I'm glad Lara tried. But Lara, if you're watching this, and you would have beat me, permabanned. You were getting permabanned from the channel.
Oh, I did it. I did it.
30 days ago, I had never played Smash Ultimate before. And now, I'm sitting in the top 10% of GSP. If you have learned anything from this video, I hope it is, if you put your mind to something, you can accomplish it. Yes, it's gonna be hard. Yes, you're gonna want to give up. But if you really want it, and you work hard at it, you can accomplish it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to show it some love, because it's my first video, and I'm gonna have a lot more Smash content to come. Also, special thanks to everyone who watched my streams. I really couldn't have done it without you guys. You helped me a ton, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to get into Elite Smash if it wasn't for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace out.